Welcome back to Let's Play White Day Labyrinth School. You know the difference between the darkness of the Capcom and the darkness on the TV? I can actually see a bit of the classroom in the background on the pause menu. I cannot see it on the capture cards. That's how dark it is. Oh fuck. Wait, he spots me the instant I freaking... Really? It's like I've just loaded up the game, but no, they'll continue on from the previous part. But whatever, man. It's not like I'm trying to figure out what this other last key combination could be for. No. Fuck. Oh, this is bad. Oh, balls. Can't believe he actually got me there. Son of a bitch. Mr. Janitor! You're an asshole. Hope you know that. It's not for that. I don't think it's gonna be for any of these. It might be. But I don't know, nor do I particularly care at this point. Because I'm tired of wasting my time with this stupid janitor. And I imagine the previous part's gonna be a pain in the ass to edit, and it's gonna take up a lot of space until I do so. So that's gonna be extra annoying. So I don't want to waste too much time with this bullshit. Let's just get this show on the road. Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I'll look up a guide again and see if there is something else that I might have overlooked there with the keys. But I don't know. Because there was at least 2 of them that were empty anyway, so it's kind of pointless. We've got all we need for the ghost list, so I don't think there's anything I'm really overlooking. Just need to encounter one more ghost, get another ghost story, and we'll be finally done with this blasted ghost list. Now, we're probably gonna run into the janitor here, aren't we? He'd be like, how'd you... Yeah, he's right there! How'd you get here so fast, man? We saw him in the previous building and he's already here. These jokes write themselves, man. Oh, that son of a bitch. Of course he's in the... Wait, no, he's not actually. The place I need to go to is... Which floor is it on? I think it's on the top floor, yeah. I think it was top floor anyway. So never mind. We can do this. And he's left the door open for us. Well, it's not that he left the door open for us, it's that I left the door open. Right. Now I want you to play ball with me here. Don't be a bell end. What button was it? Yeah, square. Gotta destroy our stamina with squats. I hate this ghost. I really do. Maybe if I close the door. You can probably see where this is going, but it's not fun. Really? We're gonna play this game here, are we? Squat until the cows come home. Look, you bellends. Why do you never seem to spawn on hard mode? I'm trying to complete the ghost list in one playthrough here. I mean, I can come back and do this on Helmo, but I don't want to. Because it's annoying. Squatting, squatting, squat! Such an asshole. I really hate this guy. So I might as well just say what's supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is you get disorientated, you turn on the light, and while the light's on, a ghost appears. But it's not freaking working. Okay, there we go. Maybe I just had to be squatting. Now this ghost is weird, right? Probably can't see it at all because how freaking dark it is. But the anatomical model is in fact slowly advancing towards me. It's very easy to avoid. We've got to just avoid it till the light goes off. Which takes a considerable amount of time compared to how it did all the time trying to get this asshole to spawn. Oh, and that bitch also shows up to ruin the stamina as well. Thanks for that. I guess she spawns more frequently later into the game again. I think this might actually be linked to your stamina. You'll despawn once you regain your stamina. But that's... she just... oh, he's gone. Never mind, it wasn't linked to stamina, it was just takes time. Man. What an asshole, but yeah, that's him. Also, I should note, do not get hit by him or anything in the encounter, because it won't count as an encounter for some stupid reason. So yeah, that's all the ghosts encountered. Probably could barely see him if at all, because how freaking dark it'll be when it converts to MP4, but there you have it. All the ghosts encountered. All that's left is to pick up the last of the ghost stories. That felt a bit anticlimactic, didn't it? Simply because that ghost is a pain in the ass and never seems to want to spawn. On our way, we got to get the last ghost story. And then continue on with the plot, I guess. I won't actually, continue on with the plot to its conclusion in this part, but we'll get close to the end of the game. Depends how long it takes me to read a bloody ghost story, I suppose. Well, the last bit of the game does take a little while. If you're on So Young's path, route thing, it's even a bit longer than that. I should probably get some healing items along the way at some point, which I should probably do when we start getting back to the plot, I guess. Okay, now that we got all of them, we can do this puzzle. Because it's free there originally, but you also need the other 4 or 5 of them. Yeah, 5 of them. You gotta have it all around. It's all connected to a classroom where there's one white desk surrounded by a bunch of black desks. That's how the puzzle is solved. And something fell down. Which ghost story is it? Ghost story number 8, Extreme Dieting Death. This is obviously connected to that ghost that was rude that one time, stole our lunch in the cafeteria, and then stole our other lunch, and then just attacked us before disappearing. I mean, what a dick thing to do. Steals our lunch and beats us up. Why are you, a school bully? Anyways, ghost story number 8, Extreme Dieting Death. Young me was a senior high school student, and she had never been happy with her body. She was excited to become a university student with only the entrance exam standing in her way, but regretted that she wouldn't get to have any campus romance with her kind of body. So she would always say that she was on a diet. The strange thing was that she didn't look overweight to others. That's always a mind-boggling thing, how someone who is far from overweight thinks they're overweight. So they literally become almost like just skeletal, you know? But that is an actual thing. The people around her would tease her that she should actually gain a few pounds. Still, young me doubted their words. When she looked in the mirror at the back of the classroom, she only saw an overweight girl. I mean, it's an actual thing, but it's one thing I just can't quite understand, how you could be really skinny and look in the mirror. Drawing fell off the wall. And be skinny, look in the mirror and think, I am fat. I don't know how that actually happens. Look at what a pig I am. How could they call me thin? How could they say I could gain a few pounds? The only conclusion that young me could come to was that they were being sarcastic. Just you wait, I will become thin. I'll not eat anything until I am thin. From that day, young me didn't eat anything and would only drink water. She became thinner by the day until it was to the point where she was just skin and bones. She barely had the energy to even move, but she continued her refusal to eat. When she was forced to eat even just a little, she would run straight to the bathroom and throw up. She had lost so much weight that watching her walk around the school was a creepy sight. Her friends and teachers, who at first had been worried, began to avoid her. Then one day a new boy transferred to her class. Went to make quick friends. He treated the whole class to pizza and burgers. With the teacher's permission, they served the food in the classroom and held a party. Everyone was able to enjoy the food while relaxing and letting go of their stress of preparing for the college entrance exam. Transfer students spotted young me sitting by herself by the window. Even in a celebratory mood, she was not eating. The thought never occurred to him that she was on a diet. He just figured that she didn't get her share yet, so he brought her one of the remaining burgers and soda. No, I'm not eating. I won't eat anything. I'm still fat in the mirror. Can't you see? Young me stood up and shouted with rage as she pointed at the mirror at the back of the classroom. Suddenly the classroom went quiet. Her face was contorted with anger. I mean, is it like I'm trying to comprehend how a person could see themselves as fat when they're not. Maybe it's like a distorted look where they just see themselves as how they're not, but they believe themselves to be that, even though they're not. Look in the mirror, they don't see the skinny person they are, they see someone who is fat, even though realistically it doesn't look that way. Maybe it's like the mind tricks them into thinking that they're totally, not skinny. They also, it seems like it's usually girls, really. I'm not sure. Maybe there are some guys that also end up with the same kind of scenario. It definitely seems like one of those things where it's probably, like, some of them at least, gotta be like from some guy probably saying, oh, you're fat at some point in their life, and they've just never been satisfied with how skinny they are because they're just so self-conscious about that, and to the point where they don't see that they're actually not obese at all. And her eyes gleamed with insanity. Young me started snickering and looked around her. All the kids' eyes were locked on her in fear. To her it seemed like they were all staring with eyes filled with disdain. Young me stormed out of the classroom screaming. Nobody moved to stop her. In the end she was found dead in a mountain nearby, having starved to death. Her classmates tried to figure out what young me meant with her last words. Wait, what were her last words? Oh, it didn't say, did it? What did she mean by the mirror? We don't have a mirror in our classroom. Like, just reading it like that, actually. Like to her, it seemed like they were all staring with eyes filled with disdain. I mean, I can kind of relate to that in a way. It's like anxiety. It's like, you just feel like people are looking at you, judging you kind of thing. That's pretty much the case here, really, isn't it? She thinks they're all looking at me. They think, what a fat person I am. I must lose more weight. That's probably how it is for that. Probably how they see the world looking at them like that, even when it's not. But anyways, with that concluded, let's move on with the plot a bit. So 15 minutes in, it did take me... oh, fuck, he's here. Did take me a while to get through that ghost story, so I guess we are a bit short on time. I don't want to record too lengthy a part because it takes up so much space and all. Yeah, I'll just go through this door. Right, we gotta go over there. We got the token. We picked it up quite a while back. If you recall, we was on the rooftop with the mermaid. So, yeah, that's that. Just in case you... well, I don't know. Forgot or didn't watch that part. Water barrier is blocking the way to the auditorium. The auditorium is the last place in the game. Well, I'm actually playing on So Young's or the extra character, anyway.
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school! Die! Let me through! I must get in! I'm begging! My daughter's in there! Let go of me! No! No!
What the fuck happened there?
You killed her! You killed my daughter! You'll pay for what you did!
I don't get any, man. They never spawn together.
Why? Tell me why my daughter had to die! It's your turn. Suffer like my child!
Did you hear that scream there? That's a Korean voice actress. How do I know this? Because I played it with Korean on, and it sounds exactly like the Korean voice actress. Now this bit's a bit different, isn't it? Instead of being chased by janitors, you're chased by a psychotic woman wielding a knife. Please don't spawn. Oh god. That's one point in the game where you would not want the Gratnor ghost to spawn, that's for sure. I think if she gets you, she will instantly kill you in one shot. This is all about running to the top. But yeah, those two janitors never spawn together, though, do they? Just on one occasion. You gotta run all the way over here. Good governments! Oh wait, I fucked up. Ha ha ha! You forgot the game tricked you! I forgot to take the stupid thing out of it. Fuck. That's one way the game really screws you over. Look, he's like, oh, the blood. There's no blood. We couldn't add blood for some reason. We can splatter the screen with blood, but not you. God damn it. That's bullshit. It's like when you use that, I forget what you do it for, the lights or something like that, you gotta take it back out, and I think you've gotta put it, like, in the one next to it. Oh, thankfully, we don't have to go back to, get the, what was it? Ghost Story, because we've already got it. That's one good thing. The annoying thing is, we gotta go all the way up there to do that. I usually would do it when we first go up there, right? You know, when we get the yin-yang symbol, encounter Ji-hyun up there and all that. I'd usually then exit the room and do that. But the janitor was there, so, well, he's always there, but I just couldn't be bothered dealing with him, so I just kind of forgot all about that bit. Kind of important bit, as you could see from all that, you know? Like this is taking forever, I'm gonna risk jogging around. Worst comes to worst, I can just use this to get around. So you take that power it off, put it in there. The game doesn't tell you that. That's something you gotta figure out on your own. It's bullshit. You forget all about it, especially if you did what I did and did loads of backtracking to complete the ghost list there. You kind of forget whether you do that or not, and if it's the first time you're playing the game, you won't even think to do that. It's kind of stupid. And that janitor's probably gonna be in the area and he's gonna try to smack me with a bat. It's gonna be mildly annoying. 21 minutes in, I just want to get to the auditorium, call it a recording there, you know. Where is he then? He's over there. Should be able to get past him now. Let's do this again. How dare you throw a knife at me?
You! What do you think you're doing there? Nobody ever escapes this school! Die!
Her voice sounds kind of similar to Mary and Maria from Silent Hill 2. Maybe it's the same voice actors. I don't know.
Get in! I'm begging! My daughter's in there! Let go of me!
I don't want to go into the void! I mean, where the fuck did she disappear to? That made no sense.
You killed my daughter! You'll pay for what you did!
I don't know why, but her appearance just looks like a psychotic bird, like an emu or something. I think it's the eyes.
Why my daughter had to die! It's your turn. Suffer like my child!
You have lost it, lady. You've lost your marbles. You're like, no, it's the daughter that she lost. Yeah, well, I guess those were her marbles. It's like, show some damn sympathy. Yeah, she's trying to kill me. Thankfully, Ghost Grandma didn't show up. This is fitting music, right? Unlike the doppelganger boss stuff, right? It's just like, why didn't they just have tracks like this that track these in the doppelganger boss and all that? It's just bizarre. There we go.
My child, I will always protect you. Hey, are you alright? Are you injured?
Long time no see. Alright, Nada got killed just now. Yeah, I'm fine. She's not, though.
I'm glad you're okay. Why the heck was she trying to kill you?
I don't know, she was babbling about her dead sister
I think she went crazy after her daughter died.
Her dead daughter, you mean? We don't have time for this. I just heard Ji-hyun screaming in the lecture hall. I have a bad feeling. I think So-young is going to do something desperate. You get to the lecture hall, and I'll meet you there.
You're being very vague. Also, that's pretty casual considering this woman just fell to her death. I mean, at least they've got some blood going on there, but it's not on the body, is it? Yeah, that's one thing I find interesting about modern gaming is, like, the technology is more advanced than it's ever been. But you don't have blood on the body itself. Limitations or laziness, or maybe it's budgeting. It's like, now we can't put in such details, we don't have the budget for it. But yeah. I mean, how the hell did Sunga get here and know that we'd, need her help with the alarm? Or maybe she assumed the alarm was on and hit the switch regardless, and unless it's actually powered, nothing or something would happen. We can't take the knife with us. Also, that's a clear indication it ain't over yet, is it? Also, before that little scene happened right there, we could pretty much go around the whole building and the janitor would not be here. But he should have spawned in here somewhere now. Let's see there. Had that little scene. But before that, you could just explore the whole place to your heart's content. As long as you don't leave the place and come back, then you'll just respawn. To the auditorium! Bloody hell, 27 minutes. This is longer than I was anticipating. God damn it, we gotta find a save point and save the game. Gotta remember to maybe buy some healing items in the next part. Welcome to the auditorium. It is still apparently 6 AM and an ominous silence is filling the auditorium. Do I want to read this? Okay, it's not that bad. Notice for auditorium use attention. The lights in the auditorium can be controlled in the projection booth. Please note that the incorrect usage of the control room switches may cause the central door to lock. It is advised for those using the auditorium to be aware of this and use caution. Use caution and use save points. Save point, save point, save point, save point. Ah, mirror, 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 mirror. Maybe it's the mirror of that ghost. No. Save. Hooray! Let's finish this part here. So, I shall see you viewers next time. So, see you next time, viewers. See you next time.